Feel nice with a little breeze in Canyon City, nearing 20 miles per hour right now. We're around 5-10 mile per hour gusts in Colorado Springs and Pueblo, and around 15 out on the eastern plains. Heading through the day today, though, could get up to around 25 mile per hour gusts in Walsenburg and some of those other areas, 20 in Colorado Springs and 15 to 20 in Canyon City throughout the day today. And those winds will stick around through the evening hours as well. You can see around 15 mile per hour gusts in Colorado Springs around midnight tonight. So a breezy day and a dry, hot day, which means critical fire weather ahead. Now you can see we do have a fire weather watch in place along I-25, the Eastern Plains, and Alamosa. That's from the National Weather Service. But when things are this dry and hot, you want to be careful with open flames regardless of where you are, and make sure that you adhere to local policies and what those local officials are saying. Now we do also have a heat advisory in place with these hot, nearly record-breaking temperatures across Alamosa, and a similar situation across the Eastern Plains. Now here's what we can see for our highs today. We're looking at 94 in Colorado Springs. The record would be 92, so we're set to break that. As for Pueblo, the record is 102, so we could have another day like yesterday where we're just nearing that record. And out on the Eastern Plains, 105 in La Junta, 104 in Lamar, 101 in Springfield. A very hot day ahead. Even places like Salida, where we're normally not seeing nearing 90, well, it's going to be a hot day out there as well. So if you're headed up to the mountains, make sure you have your sunscreen regardless of where you are, even in those higher elevation areas where it might not feel quite as hot, like along I-70. Now, as we move through the day today, we do have the chance for an isolated shower or two, but those showers aren't going to be cooling you off much either because they're going to be quick moving. So out across the western slope and the Continental Divide by 1-2 o'clock could see a shower or two. This model not really picking it up, but we could also see some showers out on the Eastern Plains, and you saw the chance for some showers along I-25 in those early evening hours. By the time we get to the late evening, though, mostly subsiding along I-25 in the Eastern Plains, and still could have some showers lingering across the mountains. More cloud coverage overnight, though, keeping us slightly warmer than average. We'll get to 61 in Colorado Springs, 64 in Pueblo, nearing 70 for our lows out here on the Eastern Plains. 40s and 50s in our mountains and mountain valleys. If you're doing any camping tonight, be mostly dry weather, so good camping weather out there. Just be careful with those campfires and make sure that you're adhering to burn bans. Now 92 for our high in Colorado Springs tomorrow, 82 in Woodland Park, 76 in Cripple Creek. If you're looking to escape the heat, Cripple Creek looks like the name of the game. 93 in Canyon City tomorrow, and 98 in Pueblo, still nearing 100 in our Steel City tomorrow, and triple digits in some areas out on the Eastern Plains for our Sunday. So that hot weather is going to stick around. And then take a look at this. We don't see this too often in the summer. A completely dry day ahead is what this model is showing us. Of course, we could always see a scattered shower or two, so don't be surprised if you do get caught up in one. But for the most part, we're looking at dry and sunny skies for our Sunday. And here's a look at your 7-day forecast. That weather is staying warm through the start of our work week, and then a slight drop off in Colorado Springs where we get to the high 80s by midweek, mid 80s by the end of the week. You can see Friday, a big temperature change. So we're dropping around 10 degrees throughout the entirety of the week in Pueblo, back down to more average temperatures by Friday, where precipitation chances are ramping back up. Overnight lows are going to stay in the high 50s and 60s, so slightly above average as well. And Monument will stay in the high 80s today and slowly sinking down to the high 70s by the end of the week. You can see we're much sunnier for the first half of the week. Then we have those clouds coming in with the chance for thunderstorms by the end of the week. If you like that dry weather, if you like the summer weather, it's here to stay for a few more days.